AI coding assistants lose their wow factor in production repos. The real challenge isn't getting Claude to write code, it's building a controlled engineering system, one where Claude can read context and propose changes. It must run tools safely and enter review gates. The goal is faster delivery without turning the codebase into an ungoverned experiment, especially in teams with shared ownership. Code generation is already fast. Shipping generated code remains slow. Teams must verify intent and architecture fit. Security, style, tests, and ownership matter too. A generic chat assistant lacks context. It can't enforce repository policy. It cannot prove changes are safe. The architecture must turn acceleration into accountability. This applies to every commit path. Most failures start with missing boundaries. The assistant sees only a slice of code. It guesses the hidden conventions behind it. Then it writes across multiple files. It asks humans to inspect a diff they didn't design. The larger the repository, the more dangerous this shortcut becomes. Context must be assembled carefully. Permissions must be properly scoped. Review must be native from the very first request. The coding assistant should be an agentic loop. It receives an issue and plans the change. It retrieves repository context before acting. It edits code in an isolated branch. It runs tests to verify correctness. It summarizes evidence for review. It stops at an approval boundary. Claude becomes useful with narrow autonomy. Autonomy must be observable and reversible by default. Then it can be expanded carefully. The reference architecture has 5 layers. Identity maps the engineer, team, repo, and permission tier. Context pulls code, docs, tickets, CI history, and standards. Tools perform reads and writes. Execution happens in branches or sandboxes. Governance records every decision, command, diff, approval, and exception. It does this without burying humans in logs. Claude Code reads your entire codebase. It can edit files and run commands directly. It integrates seamlessly with development tools. The internal architecture ensures consistent behavior. It indexes the repository structure automatically. Project rules are exposed through Cludi.md. Design documents are attached via MCP. Recent diffs take priority over generic memory. The assistant understands engineering intent first. It only touches code after fully grasping the context. Permission prompts aren't enough when they become routine. Claude Code users approved 93% of prompts. This leads to approval fatigue over time. Safer design uses least privilege tokens. It includes command allow lists and network restrictions. Secrets are automatically redacted. Protected branches prevent unintended changes. Human approval is required for destructive actions. Autonomy expands only where risk is low. The assistant begins with a specific issue. It creates a clear plan to address the problem. It asks for any missing requirements. It opens a new branch for the changes. It edits only the necessary files. It runs tests to ensure correctness. It updates the documentation. It generates a pull request. GitHub Actions support Claude workflows. Claude can analyze code thoroughly. It can create pull requests automatically. It implements new features reliably. It fixes bugs while following standards. Review should not be a single opinion. Claude Code's review plugin uses parallel agents. Agents check guideline compliance and obvious bugs. They also analyze Git history context. Issues are filtered by confidence levels. The exam answer is clear. Separate builder and reviewer roles. One agent changes the code. Independent agents challenge assumptions. Humans approve merges with visible evidence. A production assistant needs more than just thumbs up. Track task acceptance rate and rollback rate regularly. Monitor test pass rate and security findings closely. Watch diff size and review comments for quality. Measure latency and token cost for performance. record human override reasons for insights, keep golden tasks from real tickets as benchmarks, replay these golden tasks after changes, test after prompt, model, tool, or policy updates. Regression testing turns AI coding into engineering. Copilot users completed tasks 55.8% faster. Dora linked AI adoption to better documentation quality. Code quality improved with AI usage. Review speed also increased with AI, but lower throughput and stability were observed. This happened when engineering fundamentals were weak. AI enhances strong engineering systems. It reveals weaknesses in fragile ones. Leadership can no longer ignore these issues. The internal coding assistant becomes an engineering operating layer. It reads the repository and understands policy rules. It routes tasks to the right teams or systems. It opens safe changes with proper safeguards. It gathers evidence for every decision made. It waits at critical points where human judgment is needed. The CCA mock exam tests one key idea: do not build a faster autocomplete tool, build a governed software delivery system instead. Let Claude be powerful because it is constrained.